NAMM, day 2. I don't want to be here. But what can you do? It's what we do. So we go around the corner. We is Harry Holden from Harry and the Guitar, and Sophia, wherever Sophia is, she ran away. Women ran away from me, what can I do? So we mosey on around the corner, and we run into flatly guitar pedals, but that's not what I saw. I saw Hamstead, and I heard good stuff about it. And then I look around the corner, and there's, gray guitars, or is it gray apostrophe S, because it's possessive. It's Gray's guitars. And I heard good things about those, because cool people play them. And I'm like, well, if we set up a camera here, I can get several videos. And then Harry gets videos, and then we're all happy, and we go home and sleep. Tonight, it's Popeye's chicken. I'm looking forward to that. Wait. Energy's back. So, we're gonna start with Hamstead. I think what's this video about? Harry, what is this video about? The guitars, the pedals, or the amps? What amps? Well, we're starting with the amps. If we are here with the Hamstead amps, who make amps for hamsters. I don't know. I have no idea. Hamster amps. So I see the Artist 20, the Artist 60, the Artist 60, and the Artist 60. Well, they have one amp with different numbers, different number amps. They come in a boxy kind of a format, without a thing on top, where the thing is in the same thing as the other thing. And then they also make a thing where it's the boxy thing on top of a boxy thing, so they're separated things. And also, for the distinguished metal player, in black. Because we all know that the color of the amp determines the style, not the sound. You can't get a sound out of any amp. Crank the shit out of this, put a fuzz in front of it. No, don't. So let's see. Who's gonna talk to me? Tim. Your parents didn't have more money than Tim? No more letters?
Only the 3 letters.
Is it Timothy?
It is Timothy.
Oh, rich fuckers parents. Yeah, come on, they got money.
Weird.
You got a middle name?
I do.
Whoa, posh. What's your middle name?
Jasper.
Lord? Are you Lord?
I have no lords, no titles, unfortunately, but yeah.
Fine, let's shorten it. Metally kind of rock and roll Tim. God, I'm gonna get so much shit for this, it's ridiculous.
It's all good.
Yeah. So you with Hamstead.
Yep.
What do you do for them?
I do audio R&D. So basically I work with Peter, who does the electronics, and I decide how it sounds, what products we should make next, and tweak stuff until we think it sounds good.
Awesome, or le awesome as they say in France. So tell me something about the Artist 60 plus root.
So the RT stands for reverb and tremolo, so it has reverb and tremolo in it. The 60, we've been doing the Artist 20 for a little while. People were saying they wanted more headroom. So 60 watts, you've got more headroom, kind of punchier low end, but it's based around the same preamp as the 20. We have customers prefer the 60, customers prefer the 20. It just depends what your flavor is. So, yeah, but both doing good.
Well, since Harry can zoom in on all the controls, I think we're gonna go ahead and play it a bit. If we only had good guitar players at NAMM, which we don't, so I guess I gotta play. I have a chicken pick here. It's the Badass 2.0, the Badass 3 2.0. That's what we're doing. So, question is, you want me to stand up? That's like, who does that?
No.
That's an amazing blue. Too bad you don't make that guitar and I can't talk to you about it.
No, I know it's a guitar and it's amazing. So that's all you need to know, right?
Yeah, but that's an amazing blue. Like, it's not just blue. It's got what is it about that blue that just makes me wet in the pants?
I think it's unicorns and fairy dust goes into it.
Unicorns and fairy dust.
Yeah.
Yes.
You'll have to ask Tom, but I reckon that's what it is.
And okay, we're gonna gush about the guitars in the next video about great guitars. So
Plug in.
Plug in.
This is the clean sound of the amp. So kind of very boutique-y. It's a completely original design. It's not based on anything else. Yeah, we wanted a really kind of like crisp, clean, but warm kind of clean tone. It can get a bit more voxy if you turn the treble up. It can get a bit more Fendery if you kind of scoop the mids out. But hopefully it's kind of its own thing.
Let's trade. You take this, I take this. Because I want the blue thing.
Yep. 3-position.
Right.
3-position bright switch. So in the center, the bright switch is off. Put it down for a little bit of bright, so just a little hair on the top end. And put it up for a nice boost of bright. And it's around kind of 8K, so quite high.
But it's still not too much. It's still very... It's not piercing bright.
Yeah, we tried to make it as musical as we can, so, yep.
Let's do a hang.
Yep.
Subtle.
Yeah.
Subtle. Is that a shared EQ?
Yep, so you just have the one EQ treble and bass controls. We've tried to make them sort of as versatile as possible, and also so you can use them at the extremes as well. So even if you turn the treble up all the way, it's bright, but it's not kind of ice pick, kind of really harsh. The same with the bass. You can turn it up all the way, it gets warm and full, but we also have a voice control for the mid-range. So that gives kind of mid-range boost. Really good for if you want to kind of punch out in a mix, you can just kick the voice on, you just kind of stick out. So yeah, all operated by the foot switch as well. We've then got the reverb. You've got depth, which is pretty self-explanatory. The tone is a tilt EQ. So when you're turning the tone up, you're getting more treble and less bass at the same time. So you can get very bright, kind of splashy reverb. Super bright. Turn it all the way down and you're turning up bass and down treble. So very warm kind of reverb. So that's the reverb. The trem is our kind of signature tremolo. So it creates a perfect analog sine wave. So a lot of circuitry goes into it, but it's super smooth. Also with the depth control on the tremolo, it compensates for volume loss when you turn it up. So if you go from off to all the way up, you don't lose volume. So you don't have to kind of turn the master up to compensate for the trem being on.
The switches are... The switches are for on-off if I don't have the foot switch. Okay.
As soon as you plug the foot switch in, it bypasses the switches on the amp.
So, how far can I go here? Here.
So, So you also have a high-low gain switch on the back. So at the moment we're on low gain. I'll flick it and then you can get a bit more gain out of it. So then you're on high gain. So it's kind of classic rock, heavy blues, doesn't get into metal territory or anything.
But obviously, it's a good pedal platform, I would assume.
Yeah, I mean, the 60 especially is really designed for headroom. Like the output transformer could do 120 watts, so it's crazy overspec'd. So you've got a super clean output section, and then you can obviously crank it up if you like. But yeah, it works really well for pedals, keeping really clean.
Awesome. Let's go back up.
Cool.
That's pretty impressive. I mean, it might be the guitar, and who knows, but I mean, it's a combination. So, there's also many pedals, but we don't have time because we need to do a couple more videos here, and then Harry needs to do videos, and we have an appointment in soon. So we need to run. And there's Ben. Ben, come in here.
Oh, my favorite German?
I have one question to you.
Yes.
Where's your sister?
She is at home taking care of the homestead while I'm out here finding people like you sexy man, you. Mwah.
Go away.
Okay.
So we're gonna go fast. So awesome pedals as well. Also, I'm holding back on showing you the pedals because that way you kind of have to send them to me.
I'm sure we can work something out.
Sorry, I'm a tease. Okay, that's what I do.
Yep. Get teased with the amps, and then you can see the video pedals. I'm sure on a channel somewhere here.
So that was pretty impressive. The Hamstead 60 Root. Reverb and tremolo. Harry's gonna have a video on it actually playing well. And links below. Thanks, Tim. Animals at the end.
I wanna lift all your curtains. I wanna drown in your tears. When I'm with you, I'm a person, and I forget all my fears. Hold me and don't let go. I don't care what people say, it's my emotion.